Civil liberties are under attack in America, and a lot of people seem pretty angry about it. But in some places, they've just learnt to live with it. I went to Singapore to investigate. Take a look.
Nothing gets Americans off quite like freedom. Sure, other countries are free, but not America free.
American! Made in USA, bitch!
And if you could rank freedom around the world, we're number one. We're number... Oh, there is a freedom ranking. And we're ranked... Ah. Turns out freedom is constantly being redefined. After 9/11, Americans were told that trading civil liberties for security was the new normal. And people all around the world trade away freedoms every day. But can big trade-offs ever actually be worth it? I've come to Singapore, a crazy rich place with some of the strictest laws on earth. I sat down with journalist Conrad Raj to learn how the government keeps its people in line. Let's talk about some of the Singapore laws. What are some of the more extreme ones?
The one that restricts speech, gatherings,
Right.
protests. Like many laws in Singapore, they are there to instill some fear.
You can be fined for selling gum or forgetting to flush the toilet, but prostitution, they're okay with that. Gun ranges? Sure. It's a carefully designed system of carrots and sticks. The carrots are the prostitutes. The sticks are the actual sticks they use to cane people.
Oh!
Tell me about the caning.
There's a guy, that they assigned to do the caning.
Does he have a nickname? Is he like Kenny the Cane?
No. And they can give you up to 24 strokes.
Right.
Yeah. And
I need about 26 to...
yeah,
Could you say something wrong here right now and be in trouble?
could be, but at 72, what the heck? Yeah. I don't have a wife, so there's no other
Yeah.
collateral damage.
Well, you used to have one. She said too much? Even with their strict laws and severe penalties, the government has shown that it can be reasonable. As a former British colony, they decided to emulate London's Speaker's Corner, famous for drawing big crowds to engage in raucous debate. So I sent our cameraman down there to get a shot of this hotbed of democracy. What is this Speaker's Corner? I've heard without any restriction, you can say whatever you want.
There are still certain restrictions.
You don't have to get a permit or anything? You still have to get a permit?
You still have to get a permit. And the police station's just around the
But
corner.
you're not being watched by cameras or anything like that?
Probably you would be.
Right. But apart from the cameras, the police and the permit, you're just free to do whatever you want?
Yeah.
Right. Good.
Yeah.
If Singapore is going to claw back some of its civil liberties, maybe the answer is the country's young people. Throughout history, younger generations have fought social injustice around the world. So I met with a group of college students to see how they're planning to take on the man. Everything I know about Singapore comes from the movie Crazy Rich Asians, right? That movie's accurate, correct?
Nope. Not one bit.
What do you feel about all of Singapore's rules?
I'd say they're quite fair. I feel that the laws are necessary for the country to function.
I think that the rules were to allow us to grow to this point.
Yeah, I do think Singapore has a lot of opportunities, despite the rules.
Part of the social contract is accepting that some civil liberties are restricted or suspended.
Okay then.